All for attending our classroom today. This is Hair Band. Let's give it up for everybody in the room today. I can hear some noise. There we go, ladies in the back. Let's give us a noise. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is going to be quite a different experience than what you're probably used to from the classrooms here at Hairstyle, because what we're trying to accomplish with this is we're trying to give you more opportunity to sample all the flavors. Now, while you're sitting down right now for the beginning of your class, and I'll try and slow down a little, I'm going to encourage you, while we're working through this class, to get up out of your chairs. You're not going to do yourselves any good sitting down and just staring at one thing happening. The idea of the bullpens here on the classroom floor is to, like a wine tasting, I'd like you to sample a little of every flavor that we have to offer you here today. Every person in this room that's leading and sharing through with models is a master of their craft, and that is why they're here today. And so to be able to open up the palette and not just see one thing is just going to give you more to take home with you today. You get a little hair cutting, you pop over and watch a little styling, you come over and watch a little precision work, you watch a little different approach to styling. There's a whole plethora, a cornucopia, if you will, of opportunity to learn different approaches into working with hair, because each and every one of us works differently. We all have the same idea that we want to create beautiful hair. We all commit to strategies and systems that set us up for success inside of our work. But yet all of us have a different set of hands and a different mind. And so it's really exciting today. Please, I will encourage you guys throughout the class. I will look at everybody straight in the eyes and say, okay, get up and go look at somebody else. I'm going to challenge you today to step outside of your comfort zone. So be prepared, because I'm confident in making sure that you're going to enjoy what everybody has to offer. Now, is everybody on board with me? No. I like interaction. Is everybody on board with me?
Yes.
There we go. So, let us introduce our team, shall we? We've got quite a motley crew assembled here for you today. And my motley little crew is a bunch of talented hair junkies, hair nerds, call us what you like. First off, my name is Chad Clark. I've been in this business now for 14 years. I've been growing my beard for only 5 months. I love what I do. I have the best job in the world. Not only do I get to work inside of education, academy, cosmetology, in salon education, I'm also behind the chair. That's right, I take guests, I make them feel beautiful, I encourage them to come back and see me again and talk about me to their friends, so that way I can increase my business while I work in the salon. I practice the common core approaches of business strategy for salon life. I ask for referrals, I stay on time, I give consistent, thorough consultations, and I love, love, love each and every one of my clients. So, one of the benefits of my job is that I get to travel around and meet people, like-minded people, passionate people, just like you. But some of them decide that they want to take a different journey, a different ride in this career that they've chosen, and they want to share. So I'd like to take a few moments to introduce the rest of my team. First up here, we're going to start off on the stage. This young man to the right here, working this lovely long hair, he's the man with the hands and the smile to match, okay? I met this gentleman a few years back when he was completing his training at West Valley Occupational. He has since become a superstar in my eyes and in many eyes of other hairdressers around the world, because this guy is so passionate and hungry for what he does. He's decided to take the role of an editorial stylist's path. He's been featured in Vogue magazine, Runway magazine, works on music sets for music videos, and is also working behind the salon inside of Los Angeles, so he's keeping his feet to the pavement, if you will. Cantrell Mitchel Jr.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Today I'm going to be doing a long layered razor cut. It's going to be very, very easy, very, very simple, very, very lived in. Something, a style that when you brush it all together, you don't see a bunch of choppy layers. You see it almost looks like she has a one length. And then when you shake it, you can see that volume and that texture in those long, long layers. Okay? That's what I'm doing.
Awesome, that's Cantrell Mitchel Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Now the man on the left up there on the stage is another newer addition to the team. He's been running with us now for the last year. We found each other via Facebook, Instagram, and all those other wonderful social media things that keep us connected as hairdressers. He's working up in Santa Maria, California, so coming down from the Central Coast, behind the chair, inside of education, Michael Snyder.
Hello!
Yeah, give him love, give him love.
I'm just here today, got the honor to work next to Cantrell, so you know, usually I kind of just play with the hair and teach a little bit of more of my outline, texturize and stuff like that. But today, I actually want to enjoy a little bit of my path. I've been in industry since 2002. I strongly recommend apprenticeship systems. I was apprenticed probably 7 years before I went to school to obtain my license. And that wasn't because, you know, I was limited, it's because I wanted knowledge. So with that being said, I got the opportunity to travel around and work for some really key people in business where I get to meet people like, you know, Cantrell, Joey, Chad, and Howe, you know. And I like to really say that this is part of, I'd say, freelance. I mean, sometimes you do a photo shoot and you see a model, you curl them and they look like this, you know, and you don't have that salon service time to really work on them. So I like to show you guys a little bit of dry cutting technique that I do a little bit just to enhance a little bit more of the before, and here's the after. So even with the backcombing and madness, you know, I like to show that all that mess can turn into something. There's always a method to the madness in this game, okay? So,
Michael Snyder. Moving around the room here to our right here in the bullpen to my right, the bullpen, yeah. We've got a gentleman that, him and I started working together when we were at the Sassoon Academy in Santa Monica going through our staff training boot camp for Sassoon. Totally different world of hairdressing for a lot of us who might not have exposure to that. It is very, very technically precise. It is very, very high stress. It is very, very rewarding inside of what it does for your hands, your eyes, and your mind. We both discovered that we had similar ideas inside of life after Sassoon. We've connected now since he left Miami. He was the Advanced Academy Director of the Miami Academy, and now he's an independent. He started his own company called the Kingly Hair Group, which is based out of Los Angeles, California. Yeah. This is Mike Varela.
Nice. Modern take on a classic bob, you know. I think in the last year or two, ever since the whole Gatsby thing came back out, a lot of girls kind of started going to that look. I always like to see how we can take something classic and really do something a little bit more edgy, a little more salon contemporary with it. So here we're going to work in some asymmetry into the shape, and then with a little bit of disconnection into the front, and then onto the right side it's going to be a little bit stronger structured, more of that bobbish look, and then working some softness into the front with a really nice strong little fringe. So like I said, when I do creative work, I never try to really start everything from a very creative mindset, more of a classic, and then just, you know, how can we change that? You know, I always see hair kind of like a classic fedora. You wear it classically, looks normal, you tip it, and it just gives a little bit of attitude, right? So that's the approach I like to take when we start the design of the haircut in here. So we're just going to work some really nice, strong, precise sections in there. Rely on technique to give me the softness that I want, and then just go through afterwards and refine some really strong outlines just to kind of get into that look that we want.
I got Michael 1 and Michael 2 in here today. I get a little tongue-tied here and there, but they love me anyway. Now, on my left here, in this bullpen up to the side, this young man has actually journeyed a long way to be in California now. We discovered each other through Facebook. Social media has brought us all together from all around the world. And this young man started following me about 5-6 years back when I started my first independent company, OC Network Productions. He was always passionate, he was always hungry, he's always open to ask for coaching and mentoring. He's moved out to Los Angeles where he is now a stylist, working editorial, and inside of the salon life of servicing guests. This is Howe H, working the iron today.
We're going to be doing invisible, it's called invisible layers, is the way it was mentioned to me, so I'll show you guys.
Excellent. What was that, Howe? What are you going to be doing? Say it again, buddy.
Invisible layers.
This is Howie's first time performing with us here, and so we're really excited to have him on board. He came in yesterday and started out doing some assisting with us, and today when he got here, I said, hey, guess what? We're doing hair today. So we take our assistants and we put them right into the mix. We want them to start getting the experience and the comfort and the confidence when we're lovely young lady here.
More formal, so maybe you can start looking them for updos. It's just a really great way to work quick and fast and kind of cheat the whole spending 2 hours curling and setting someone's hair.
Now we've got a couple more team players, as I'm continuing my haircut now, that are working for us as models today. That's right, when you join Hairband, you're going to be wearing all kinds of hats. You never know whether you're going to be holding a camera, hair, model scouting, or actually, like I said, getting your hair done in front of the audience. Inside of Joey's chair is my rock, my right hand, my best friend, my partner in life, the lovely Gysel Mira. Ow! Upstyle extraordinaire specialists, hair by Carrie G. Carrie G, ladies and gentlemen. So this is where stuff's going to start changing up on you guys. We're going to all start doing what we do. We're not going to be talking as loudly as we just were. We're going to start engaging with you all a little bit more privately. I encourage you all to hop around, watch what you want, and get a little bit of everything. Don't just stay in one spot. At the end of the class, you can always go and look at the finish. If you're really caught up on something, I encourage you to enjoy it, watch it through as much as you like, but please, take advantage. There's different flavors all around this room, and just like a good wine tasting, you want to know what everything tastes like. All right? So I'm going to be working a classic graduated bob, a little bit of an A-line shape, getting a little longer in the front, and away we go. So I'm beginning my haircut now by starting off right from the back.
Style I'm going for. So it's more of a wave.
Wrapping the hair, very natural fall. Not trying to encourage it to do anything but what it wants to do naturally. Honey, I need your hands on it. If you wouldn't mind working with me as a second project.
So you can start to see all that we just did. Great.
There you go, right there. So really just wrapping the hair around the head form is going to give it a little bit of shine and a little bit of root movement, but I'm really trying to allow it to have more natural fall of the blow dry.
Because this first wave means a lot.
And then just beveling those in just slightly under to showcase that real pretty graduated fall. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. The camera's so hot.
Also, turn here. You see, going in there and breaking those sections up makes the curls want to separate. You see that? If you just didn't, if they were a whole, it would be one big one. But since we went in there and made a bunch of different sections, it wants to split up. Okay? I did this all together, but you can see it wants to split up there because we cut it. We cut in that separation.
Back in the day before we really had round brushes, everybody just used the Denman brush to blow dry hair.
Soft. Just coming in here with the section.
Yeah. We weren't even allowed to bring them into the academy at all. You had a round brush in your hand, they take it away and say we don't use these here. But I love round brushing. I love round brushing hair. So that was one of the nice things I got to do once I left Sasu, was round brush hair again. Right here on this side. Everything?
Alright, we just did a nice long layer haircut. See? Nice and soft. And you don't see any layers in there.
Right.
Alright, that is our style for the day.
Thank you. Perfect. She wanted her hair texture. And she needed that. She's perfect.
You like it?
Yeah, I did mine.
Good, good.
Hey.
Did you cut her hair?
Cut, yeah. I created all of this.
Yeah.
And look at this side. Look.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
This. You see this side? Look. Like the layers are in there. And some people say, oh no,
And you
I want
still
to
kept
wait,
the
I want to
length.
wait. No, you can do it.
Yeah.
And I still, oh yeah, and look at the length.
Yeah.
With it curled, with it not curled. Look. It's not even that big of a difference.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's layers in here. If you look, like just very, very soft. It's not like boom, 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 boom.
Choppy. That was
Yeah.
that.
You see there's layers.
180 you did on her?
No, well, I don't know that type of thing. I stopped looking at it like that. But I know it's, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try
So
this
nice.
soon.
Oh, you've
If you'd
only
like
cut
to
this
see
side?
anything closer,
I will
don't be
cut
shy to stand
this
up and come
side
closer. I
and
don't
the back.
mind.
But I haven't did
okay.
this side. So if they don't pick us out, I'm gonna finish here. If they pick us out, then I'm gonna finish this out at the booth. But I did the back too.
Was that?
Added layer.
Yeah.
And look at the back.
It's still long.
Long, and not only that, the painting.
Yeah, totally.
Just a tiny bit, huh?
Yeah.
Look, check. Look if I.
You know what? I have no idea. I used to be a really big fan and following them for a long time, and then it went dark. No idea where they went.
See, look, this is how you want it to be. You see them like football and shake it. Yeah, you can see how they move. And the layers are up there, but they're not like.
God, it's been
Very subtle. I didn't want to put a lot of layers because they have really long hair, and I wanted to look long. But I didn't want it to have the weight of being long. So for this, you just come in, you pull it out.
Yeah, I totally remember those guys. They were awesome. I mean, we were called OC Network Productions for a while.
OC?
No, we called it that because
I remember OC.
OC.
OC Network.
And we have, it was just like this. And some of the original members, Joey and Cantrell, are still with us now.
Do you like it? I love it.
It's very pretty.
That was right after I stopped teaching at the
And the color on you is very pretty.
God, it's been about
Not everybody can wear that color. It's very pretty.
It was like hot pink.
Yeah, just trying to cut a little bit of what you have pre-existing in here. I love cutting vegetables in my hair.
artistic director for Ergo, and I was with Robert. Before that, I was at Sassoon Academy, and I was teaching over there. Before that, I was living in Fresno, California.
What did you use besides the spray?
I just curled her hair. To be honest, that's what you have in your hair before this. Yeah. So yeah,
What oil is that?
this is gonna be the Willa oil reflections.
Oh.
Okay, so some spray and oil and curl.
Shows with Chad, so I've been really liking it.
Was Milan. Go ahead and just kind of power dry some of the rest of this. Can you make sure my iron's open and warm for you, love?
Are you in cosmetologists?
Yeah.
What school do you go to?
Oh, okay, then hold on. Hold on, we're gonna give you dryer.
Well, hello.
We're on the boogie.
It's really nice.
Everybody's hanging out. That's like what's going on. And I still...
I like how it burns her face.
And just it's not choppy at all.
So it vibrates while you cut, or what is
No, it's just hot. It's hot. Feel it?
it? Oh.
No, it's not.
Does it ensure precision? What does it do?
It just allows you to go smoothly through the hair
When the hair is dry,
when the hair is dry.
as opposed to wet.
Do my dry work so people can, so she can watch.
That is
Joey has to
excellent.
go. But I just want to say thank you to everybody so much.
Why
for
do we
being
have
here
to go?
today. Thank you for joining us at Bear Star. You are wonderful.
You want my hair?
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Not the orange.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, 'cause I have to use that.
You see where that thing is? So if you look at it this way, this is what should be fluid.
Very pretty. Hairwas does a great job. And excels every more and more. I don't know how high you're gonna go, Cantrell. Better and better and better.
Thank you. Now I'm cutting, huh?
Oh yeah, you've always been good.
I'm excited. Oh my god, you're gonna be a star. Can you see, right? Can you see this? Okay. Alright, so now lean to the side.
It's a runway hair.
Right. And I left it nice and long. Okay, come back up. Nice long layers.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll dig that. Alright, let's vitamins, boss.
Yes. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
I hope I got an outfit. This sounds so long.
But yeah, I just got the driver right now. Instagram, you're on Facebook and you see somebody hashtag, click on it. And you'll kind of see what's going on with it. And how do you make it? Just put the pound sign in front of anything you want. And it's just magical, it knows what you want.